Among the most prized varieties is beluga, characterized by its exceptionally large, steel-gray pearls.
Among the most coveted varieties is Ossetra, characterized by its signature amber hue and complex, buttery finish. Known for its distinct, bold flavor and glistening gray pearls, this is Sturgeon Caviar.
Caviar, the black gold of the culinary world.
True caviar comes exclusively from the sturgeon fish.
It begins here, at a sustainable sturgeon farm.
The journey starts with the hatchlings, raised in controlled conditions.
They require specific nutrition to survive the fragile early stages.
The fingerlings thrive in these expansive climate-controlled tanks, the first step in a meticulous process.
Water quality is monitored 24/7.
Maintaining the perfect water quality is crucial. As the technician monitors, the pH must remain stable at
The heart of the operation lies in the water treatment facility. Here, massive biofilters work tirelessly to...
In this state-of-the-art facility, precision is key. The water recirculation systems maintain the perfect environment for the fish's well-being. The process begins with the careful handling of the young fish, raised in these pristine, biosecure environments.
These are the juvenile sturgeon, raised in pristine, sunlit ponds. It takes several years of careful management.
Automated feeders ensure the sturgeon receive a precise diet of high-quality pellets, essential for developing the finest caviar.
Sturgeon are slow growers. The journey begins here. For the first year, the Pacific white sturgeon are carefully monitored in a bathed in sunlight. These 3-year-old sturgeon are carefully raised in pristine conditions, a vital step in the journey from farm to spoon. It can take up to a decade for females to mature.
To ensure the highest quality caviar, our biologists use state-of-the-art ultrasound to monitor the fish with meticulous care.
The first step in our meticulous process is the careful retrieval of the mature female sturgeon from the pristine waters. At a certain age, each fish is scanned to determine gender. Males are separated for meat, while females are returned to the pond.
To ensure full traceability from farm to spoon, each sturgeon is painlessly fitted with a microchip transponder.
Before harvesting, our biologists meticulously scan each fish. This handheld device reads the microchip. To guarantee the finest caviar, every detail is logged. This precise data entry followed the strictest protocols in aquaculture. Once the ultrasound confirms the roe is developing, the magnificent female is respectfully returned to the pristine. Years later, another check determines if the eggs are ready for harvest.
Quality control is paramount. The roe is carefully analyzed and graded against a standardized color chart, ensuring
Selected fish are moved to freshwater tanks to purge any muddy flavor.
Producing the finest caviar begins here, in crystal clear waters, ensuring the health and vitality of the sturgeon.
The mature sturgeon is humanely stunned and rapidly transferred into the pristine processing facility, where the process demands meticulous precision. Even the simple act of donning gloves is performed with the utmost care. The process begins a precise cleanse of the fish. This vigorous scrubbing ensures that the entire extract. To guarantee the highest quality, the sturgeon's abdomen is thoroughly sanitized with a precise antiseptic wipe. Precision is key to avoid damaging the roe. A single fish can hold pounds of precious roe.
The extraction requires extreme precision. The glistening ovisacs are gently massaged free before the eggs are sieved and graded.
Once harvested, the gonads are immediately brought to the processing room. Here, the caviar master carefully weighs the...
To separate the eggs from the membrane, they use a mesh screen.
The next crucial step is the careful separation of the roe from the membrane. Our caviar master performs...
These are the raw green eggs.
Next, the delicate eggs are carefully rinsed in a cold water bath, a critical step that ensures the highest quality and taste.
In the purification stage, the caviar master gently swirls the roe by hand, carefully washing away impurities.
Any broken eggs or impurities are removed. After extraction, the glistening roe is meticulously rinsed and then gravity drained in a fine mesh cold. Following the initial cleaning, the roe undergoes a second, meticulous rinse with sterile water.
The caviar master carefully drains the roe, ensuring the delicate eggs remain intact before the salting process begins.
The master carefully spreads the freshly harvested roe across the light table. This backlit inspection is...
Quality control is obsessive. Quality inspection is paramount. Here, the caviar master meticulously removes a shell fragment, ensuring the integrity of the final product.
Precision is paramount at this stage. The digital scale confirms a net weight of 1,500 grams of the finest sturgeon roe.
This is the malisol method, meaning little salt.
This critical step, known as malisol, requires the precise application of salt to enhance the flavor without overwhelming the delicate roe.
To create the finest malisol caviar, the master gently massages the precise amount of salt into the glistening eggs, ensuring an even cure.
The salt cures the eggs and enhances flavor.
Quality control is paramount. The caviar master assesses the roe for that signature pop and subtle sticky quality.
The salted roe, now considered caviar, is meticulously strained. This crucial step removes excess moisture.
Precision is paramount. Each tin is meticulously filled by hand, guaranteeing the quality and texture that defines true luxury caviar.
Tins are overfilled to push out air.
Air causes oxidation.
Here in the aging room, the mother tins are carefully wiped down by the caviar master, preparing them for their maturation.
After the tins are packed and precisely stacked, they are moved to temperature-controlled storage to begin the aging process.
The freshly prepared caviar is sealed in these large tins and moved to the maturation room.
After processing, the caviar is stored in this specialized aging room, where a constant temperature of -3 degrees is critical.
The tins are meticulously rotated by hand, ensuring the malisol brine is evenly distributed throughout the delicate pearls. After aging for several weeks, the flavor matures.
After careful processing, the caviar is transferred to the aging room, where it rests at a precise temperature to develop its complex flavor profile.
With the band removed, the caviar master gently breaks the vacuum seal. This crucial step ensures the exquisite quality and texture of the sturgeon roe.
The caviar is now ready for retail.
The empty tins move along the conveyor belt with absolute precision, ready to be filled with the finest quality sturgeon caviar.
Before the caviar is introduced, Each tin undergoes a rigorous cleaning process, using sharp bursts of compressed air to eliminate dust.
Here at the repacking station, the Caviar Master meticulously spoons the finished product from the mother tin. Only a mother of
Jones. In this sterile environment, the Caviar Master meticulously transfers the delicate roe, ensuring each tin.
Accuracy is paramount. Each tin is meticulously weighed to the nearest gram before it moves to the aging room.
Precision is paramount. The Caviar Master meticulously adjusts the weight, often adding individual pearls until the exact measure is reached.
Here on the packing line, the freshly harvested caviar is sealed in vacuum-tight tins, ready for the aging room.
Vacuum sealing is essential. The chamber removes all oxygen. Here at the sealing station, every tin is hermetically sealed to preserve the delicate flavor of the caviar.
Precision is key, as each container is polished by hand before shipment. This sophisticated machine applies the tamper-evident band, a crucial step in maintaining the caviar's pristine condition from the farm to your spoon.
The finished product is meticulously sealed and labeled. This premium sturgeon caviar is now ready for the final stage of its journey. To ensure authenticity and track the caviar from the farm to the spoon, a high-speed laser precisely etches a unique batch and date code onto the base of every tin.
To guarantee the luxurious quality, every tin undergoes a precise vacuum seal inspection before it is ready for aging.
Ready for the world's finest tables.
Each tin is handled with the utmost care, settling into the plush velvet before being sent to the aging room.
Once the sturgeon caviar is perfectly aged, it is carefully placed into temperature-controlled packaging to ensure optimal freshness upon arrival.
Precision is paramount. Each tin is gently placed into specialized coolers, maintaining the perfect temperature during transit. To maintain peak freshness, the caviar is packed in temperature-controlled boxes, secured with a final label detailing its precise destination.
From the processing room, the tins are carefully packed into insulated boxes. The warehouse.
Once packed into insulated thermal boxes, the caviar is carefully loaded onto pallets and secured with a plastic film wrap to protect it during transit.
Once aged to perfection, the caviar is packed into specialized cold chain boxes, ready for careful distribution from the logistics center. Maintaining the cold chain is critical. The caviar is sealed in temperature-controlled containers and loaded into our specialized refrigerated fleet.
The journey from the farm to the city's finest establishments requires meticulous temperature control, ensuring the caviar arrives perfectly fresh.
From the farm, the journey continues to the skies, where our caviar is shipped worldwide to the finest restaurants. The journey from farm to spoon requires meticulous logistics. This specialized cargo ensures.
Thank you.
To ensure peak freshness, the caviar must be kept at a precise 0 degrees Celsius.
Perfection.
The chef delicately flips the blinis, ensuring a perfect golden color, ready to be paired with the exquisite caviar.
A trilogy of warm, house-made blinis forms the perfect foundation for the upcoming caviar service.
The crème fraîche must be applied with surgical precision, creating the perfect canvas for the exquisite caviar.
The yolks are meticulously hand-chopped to create the traditional garnish, complementing the rich texture of the caviar.
As we follow the journey from farm to spoon, the final step involves the utmost care. The chef expertly applies.
And listen for that distinct pop, the sound of absolute freshness.
The journey from the farm is complete.
Firm and distinct. The final step sees the master chef carefully plating the finest sturgeon caviar onto delicate creme fraiche, ready for the discerning palate. From the pristine waters of the farm to this perfect presentation, every pearl promises an unparalleled taste of luxury.
Finally, the caviar is meticulously plated. Here, the chef adds a delicate touch of edible gold leaf, ensuring every spoon is a luxurious experience.
The final presentation requires absolute perfection. Here, the chef meticulously cleans the rim to ensure the caviar is the sole focus.
From the farm to the spoon, the journey of this exquisite caviar is complete.
And finally, from the farm to the spoon, the culmination of careful work is presented for the ultimate culinary experience.
Enjoy. And finally, the caviar master's work culminates here, at the spoon.
Notice the large, glossy pearls and the subtle pop. This is the mark of truly high-quality, fresh caviar.
A moment of anticipation.
To truly appreciate the delicate flavor of the caviar, it is traditionally paired with a high-quality brut champagne.
A true delicacy, the caviar is best served chilled, often accompanied by a fine champagne toast.
Among the most prized varieties is beluga, characterized by its exceptionally large, steel-gray pearls.
Among the most coveted varieties is Ossetra, characterized by its signature amber hue and complex, buttery finish.
Known for its distinct, bold flavor and glistening gray pearls, this is Sevruga caviar.
The journey from farm to spoon begins in these pristine waters, where the magnificent sturgeon are raised with the utmost care.
Revered for centuries, the sturgeon is an ancient fish and the source of the world's most luxurious delicacy.
In the state-of-the-art control room, every variable, from oxygen saturation to temperature, is meticulously managed by our expert team.
Welcome.
The journey of exquisite caviar begins here, in these tranquil, moonlit ponds, home to the majestic sturgeon. In these pristine waters, under the light of the moon, the journey from farm to spoon begins.